If you're someone like me who got into pre-med track because of family influence but recently start to reconsider this decision, you should keep watching these videos. I did well in my academic, but I still ended up quitting pre-med and spent 4 years in college exploring different career paths in healthcare industry. And one lesson I've learned is it's never too late to make a change. What's the worst case is you're already in the med school and you realize this is not for you. And in today's video, I will share with you my story and my suggestion on deciding if pre-med is the right track for you, and also what are some alternative career paths in the healthcare industry if you end up quitting pre-med. Let me briefly talk about my story first. So I started with pre-med track since freshman year in college because of my mom, who is a professor in med school in the past, and she thinks that I did well in academic and doctor is a stable, high-paid, respectful career, why not? That's how I ended up on pre-med. And I did fine on my science classes until I started to shadow ophthalmologists and other doctors, and I realized that I'm actually not comfortable dealing with blood. And I realized that I cannot become a physician. After that, I started exploring some career options that don't require surgery in the healthcare industry, like optometrists. The shadowing and internship at different optometry office, but then COVID hit, and when COVID happened, everything got shut down. I ended up launching a small business online with my friend and discovered my interest in business. And from there, I add business as my second major. And throughout college, I kept exploring both the technical side and the business side of healthcare industry. And I realized I'm actually more attracted to the business side of it. Along the way, I actually ended up completing the entrance exam with a strong score for optometry school. So I was so ready to apply, but I ended up walking away from this path. And looking back, I'm actually very grateful of my decision. How do you know if pre-med the right track for you? Well, you probably have heard this 1,000 times, is go shadow a doctor and ask the right questions. But what are some right questions? Ask questions about the future trend of the industry, pro and con of the career. And what's more important is the dark side of the industry. This is something not a lot of people ask. Well, while you're shadowing the doctor at the clinic, ask yourself, do you find this job exciting or interesting? And if you feel like, I don't know, I'm not sure, but write down all the questions you ask at the clinic. Is it like, are you asking a lot of technical questions or a lot of business questions? For me, while I was there, I actually asked a lot more questions related to numbers, the marketing of the overall product, glasses at the clinic, the management side of the clinic, how does it run? And I realized that really shows where my interest is at. I'm not really interested in the technical side of it. And the second question you should ask yourself is, can I accept the dark side of this industry? Well, while you ask these doctors about how they view about the industry, I think most people will tell you the bright side of it. Not a lot of people are going to tell you the dark side of it. So go ask about it and talk to the staff at the clinic and ask them to share their experience with you about the industry. And you'll realize that reality is not as perfect as you expected. Capitalism, insurance companies still play a big role in this industry, and you really need to make sure that can you accept it? Because I know someone who went to Stanford med school, and second year she ends up quitting the med school because she realized the reality, it does not really align with her value being a doctor, and she actually ends up quitting med school. So think about all these questions. Besides shadowing your doctors, you should also ask yourself, what do you value and does it align with what doctors do? At this stage of your life, you're probably not sure what's the purpose of your life yet, and that's okay. Looking back, what are some moments you feel like you did something and you're so proud about yourself, or you found what you did is so valuable? Do these moments align with what doctors do? Is it about helping people? Is it about completing a project with a team? Is it about getting a good score? What kind of moment is that? If money is the only reason that you want to become a doctor, go explore other career paths, my friend. You can barely survive med school with only that money motivation. And there are a lot of other career paths you can make equal amount of money if you do well in the industry. So find out what do you value first. Another thing you can do to decide if pre-med the right track for you is keep trying different jobs in the healthcare industry through internship and find out what are your strengths and weaknesses. Well, I did internship in clinic, research team, and global medical brigade. Those were some typical things pre-med students do. But beyond that, I also did internship at venture capitals that focus on healthcare industry. I did marketing roles for a pharmaceutical company. I did strategy interns for another pharmaceutical companies. And through these internships, I found out that I'm more interested in the business side of healthcare industry, and my strengths are stronger in business side of healthcare industry. But I still like this industry as it's an industry that's about saving life and helping people. Now I know that I still want to work in this industry, but probably not the technical side. I will talk about some good business job opportunities in the healthcare industries in the later part of this video. And the ultimate tip I have for you is, if you constantly doubt about this decision to become a doctor, trust your gut feeling. I understand this is hard because when you're thinking about like doubting about this decision, your rationality would be like, oh, but this job is like high pay, respectful, very stable. I've already been on this track for a long time. Like I already invest so much. This is not a wise decision. I know that your rationality will stop you from that. But guess what? Trust your gut feeling. And after you give up and looking back, you really realize your gut feeling, your instinct is actually more accurate. Maybe this is really not something you want or something you truly enjoy. And the second part of the video is, what are some alternative healthcare careers you can explore after quitting pre-med? And I will split this part to technical and business side. For technical side, if you're someone who don't like to deal with blood, don't want to do surgery, you want good work-life balance, you don't want to deal with emergency cases, but you still want to become a doctor, check out optometrists. If you're someone who in high school and you're not planning to get into a 4 years university, but you still want to work in the healthcare industry, well, check out respiratory therapists and dental hygienists. If you're someone in college and you don't want to study that many years like a typical doctor, but you still really enjoy patient care, check out physicianassistant and nurse. If you did biology in undergrad, well, your nursing studying time might be a lot shorter than you expected. And if you're someone who are very good at hand-on work but you're not planning to study that many years like a typical doctor, and you still want to make a good money, check out dentists. And that's the technical side. And for the business side, if you're someone who likes to give people advice, check out healthcare consultant. And these people, some company you can check out like ZS, DesiBio, they typically do consulting services for a lot of hospital or pharmaceutical companies. And if you're someone who have a strong leadership skill and you love organizing stuff, you should check out healthcare management. There are a lot of master programs that's specific for this. And if you're someone who like to be creative, you want to be more creative in this industry, check out some marketing roles at some pharmaceutical companies. There's just a lot of options for you. I just list a few of them I personally recommend it, and I will talk more about these jobs in more detail. And in my future videos, I will talk more in details about this career if you guys are interested. Anyway, no matter what, this is gonna be a hard and big decisions. So trust your gut feeling, guys. Give yourself some time. Keep exploring different roles through experiences. I'm sure you will find your answer soon. Your past investment should not be a key factor that mislead you to make a decision for the future. I hope this videos give you a better idea of what to do next. And in my future videos, I will talk more about how to pick a majors or career path. So remember to check my channels and subscribe. I will see you next time.